Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to the 17th, 18th of June. And pretty scary when it's starting off first thing in the morning at 67 degrees. I think it is supposed to be a smoker. We'll see. Man, oh man, I made the fatal mistake of answering a phone call last night. Once I get set down and start my editing, I just mute the phones. For some reason I don't even look to see who it is. If it's something important, they'll call Kelly. Man,
should not answer.
3:50 this morning I went to bed.
You're crazy.
That's fatal. Just, you absolutely can't answer a phone call or do any. I mean, you got to get in that mode and just barrel into it.
Yeah.
Because it takes me 4 or 5 hours to do each video with no exception. But anyway, slept till the last minute today, so I got most of my sleep, I think. Well, little woman,
Yes, I have.
beginning of a new week,
Yeah.
a new day. And the strange thing is it was 68 shortly after we left the house, and it's 68 here when we got here.
Yeah.
That was a loud Harley. All right, I'm a roll. Have a good day. Love. See you. Bye.
Love to see you.
All right, bye-bye now.
Bye.
Check this out. Another Blue Planet Metallic option 719 camera. Look at that. Still covered in the crate dust. But how about that? A second one. We had to fight tooth and nail to get the first one. And it was already sold. I mean, months. And lo and behold, here comes another one. Very nice. Love these RTs. As you can see, I didn't film a whole lot today. Worked on this. Well, I had to pull the RT off, didn't get it finished. We'll work her in. Look at that, the G650. The old single cylinder. Cool stuff. But anyway, I got something to show you guys that I did last Saturday, right before Kelly and I took off on the Spyder and went out to Lake Mayfield. So I'm gonna slide that in as a filler. So you guys enjoy this. This is kind of cool, actually. You guys remember me telling you about the F3T or F3 Limited muffler that I got and waited the 90 days for the BRP to ask for it back, and they never did. The park brake bracket, the muffler had gotten moved in, and I was talking to BRP about it, and the guy goes, "We'll just replace the muffler, we'll pay for it." I go, "Well, clearly the thing got put." He goes, "Oh, that could have happened at the factory." So they replaced a muffler for something you'd never see. So I waited the 90 days, and this is a F3 muffler. It's much more open than an RT. So I just did some measurements because it clearly states in an update that the F3 muffler does not fit the RT. And the reason being is that I think it doesn't meet the correct emissions. But while it's in my possession, I'm going to have this F3 muffler on here. So I grabbed my tools required, and I'm going to go in there and grab the key for this thing right quick. And I don't know how well the iPhone 10 will pick this up, but we'll do a before and after. I can only run it for a brief moment because I don't want to get it hot while I'm taking it off. And which means if you run it for a brief moment, now I'm forced to take this thing for a ride. You know, I tell you guys about short running these things. I've seen a K1600B, and Kurt, the guy that's working down there with me now, did a 1300 Yamaha. Perfect evidence of why you don't short run your motorcycle. I can't go into any more details than that, but not good. All right. So you guys have been watching for a while. You know, I've probably told this story probably 5 times, maybe more, maybe less. But I think it's from 2016 and newer. You don't have to wait. There's a little warning label thing that pops up here, and it tells you to read your safety card. And shockingly, and I do mean shockingly, people think there's still, to this day, think that there's a switch in this thing that you have to pull that card out before you can start the bike. There's nothing in there. It's just a safety thing telling you to read the safety card. But anyway, you have to wait until that display shows up. Then you hit mode and it clears that display, and then you can start the bike. Well, from 16 and newer, turn the key on, hit the mode button, and hit the start button. Boot it up, hit mode, starts right up. All right, so here's the stock sound. In every way, this muffler looks exactly the same as that one. But I've got a picture from a training module where all the baffling that goes back and forth inside of a muffler is decidedly missing out of the F3, because they wanted the F3T and limited models, even though they had an RT looking exhaust, they wanted it to still have that cool deep F3 sound. So give me a minute, we'll be back. So here we are. Here's the two, other than having a scratch on the inside. And I mean, this thing's been banging around under my bench like for 3 years now. I think it was a 2015. So it's been underneath there a while. But I mean, the shields, everything looks the same. So, and you won't see that. I'll take a marker or something and clean that up. This is aluminum. It just got a couple of dings in it. Yeah, I think bashed around under my bench. I think it's been sitting in my shop for the last year and a half. But whenever I moved down to the BMW area, that's when I brought the thing home. So anyway, let's throw the F3 and see what she sounds like. The little woman joined. She said the cable guy's done. But for some reason, I didn't think the muffler stuck out that far. But yeah, you can clearly see those notches in it. Yeah, I might have to measure does the RT stick out that far? I think that's the difference. I think the muffler's longer. But anyway, I could swap the cap out, but that belongs to this, so I'm not gonna mess around with that. But let's listen. Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. Yeah, buddy. Wow, that's way deeper. Heck yeah. An old F3T, or actually it was a limited, but same difference. Stock RT, stock F3T or limited. That is nice. Alrighty. Sounds pretty cool, huh? So, I don't know if did you notice the different sound we're on the ride? When you're on the bike and riding it, you don't notice that much until you get on it, but definitely a deeper, more soothing sound. Yeah, a little Spyder rumble. Just a perfect little note going on back there. And I don't think there's any power gain or anything. It's just a different sound. You know, they got, BRP's got to meet their emissions and all that stuff, so
It just sounds good.
sure, it's just a different sounding version of the same thing, but it's really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all didn't know I snuck all that stuff out. Had way too much some just dripped at me. Way too much that day, so had to cut some out. Anyway, we're about to head home. 80 degrees here in Toledo. I don't know what it got up to today. Oh, but it's showing 80 here now. It was really humid in Vancouver. Man, it was thick. Felt like I was in Texas again. It's usually not that humid around here. Boy, it was today. She was a smoker. Look at Miso down there. She's all crashed out. She's like the other girls. They find paper and shred it. I think she was in the middle of a shred and fell asleep. Little mini Sashi. Same mother, same father. Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to the end of the day. It is just literally the last throes of sunset. You can actually look at the sun through the trees over there. Too bad that golden light's not hitting us as pretty as what it is over there. But
Girls
man,
are playing.
Yeah. Busy day today. Crazy day today. Employee hit a thing and cut his head. And it was just a crazy day today.
Yes.
But yeah, I was busy. I was too busy to even record. You ever have one of those days where you just can't seem to keep up? It was between paperwork and bikes. I had this like ongoing struggle throughout the whole day. But I survived it. Day's over. I'm gonna get this thing built as soon as possible and get some sleep tonight.
Yes.
Holy moly.
I don't know how you do it.
Dang.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, man, answered a phone call, set it, just, you know how you get a rhythm going, you got a set thing that you do, and something disrupts that, and man, just set me into a tailspin last night. I got so far behind on everything, and when we do those rides and the dual vlogs, that's the hardest videos to build. Because that scene of the volume's all goofy, you gotta mess with that and hope you get it right, you know, so that you can, I know you can hardly hear her no matter what, but I can't help that. But we're gonna try some different things here. I got a couple little plans, but just nothing as convenient as just reaching up, hitting record on the remote, and it just records everything, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of syncing audio and all this weird stuff, so I don't know. There's got to be an answer, a better thing than the old Cena audio pack, you know. What is that thing, 5 years old now? 4 years old? 5 years old. That thing's old. But anyway. On that, I think Sashi and Annie, they were barking, so we decided to come out here and do the goodbye. Well, I guess a good thing we did.
Yeah,
because we were running out of light anyway.
Yeah.
Got sidetracked doing whatever. Got beautiful skies. It looks like it's going to cool off. It's showing 77 as we walked out.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get a nice cool night.
Let some of that coolness in the house, please.
Yeah, heck yeah. As a last resort, we turn that air conditioner on.
I know that thing is so noisy.
Yeah, it's noisy. It's old. It needs to be replaced. And actually, it's not that old, but it needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, I think we're going to roll out on that.
All right. Well, thank you guys very, very much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and I hope your Tuesday or Wednesday are awesome.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
As clean as that, huh?
Yeah, just whoop.
Yep. All right. Talk to you fine folks tomorrow.
You guys take care.
All right. We'll see you now. Bye. Bye-bye.